afternoon, everyone. When I thought of taking a topic to be presented in this platform, I used to search different social medias, Instagram, YouTube, and all. When I scrolled through different YouTube videos, I found that most of these TED talks starts with a kind of story. I mean, the presenters will be starting with a story, and the story might be starting like they will be in a low phase. The story will be from their own life. They will be having a low phase in their life, and as the story proceeds, they will be getting better. And when it comes to the end, they will be becoming the successful one. They will be becoming a successful one. So I thought of taking the same pattern, but when I thought of taking this, the thing was that I was not much that successful to be presented in a TED talk like this. So I decided to change the track and went to ChatGPT. Just always, I uh, texted ChatGPT that I just need a topic to be presented on my office as a talk session. Suddenly, he replied me that since you are working in a construction field, go for some topics related to construction, and your CEO will be impressed, and you will get a better hike. I was like, what? Even my parents are not at all this much bothered about me than that the ChatGPT does. Just kidding. After this, I thought of taking a topic which is somewhat related to my life. Uh, so I thought of taking this topic. This was a kind of addiction to me when I was in my teenage days. Can you guess what it would be? It's kind of addiction nowadays, not in that days. Uh, it's the addiction of pleasing people, the people pleasers paradox. Okay, how I learned to stop worrying and love the word no. Just like the word says, people pleasers are someone who can say yes in 100 different tones, even when their entire body or entire cell is screaming no. They can care deeply about others' feelings, often at the expense of their own trust. It's not about being nice, it's an addiction to approval. How many of you know that it's a kind of psychological disorder to please people for everything and anything? Okay, I would say this is a yes trap. We, the people pleasers, used to do 100 things for others, even if our back is aching a lot, or we attend different kinds of trips or parties, even if we are not like to do so, just to make the situation better and to maintain peace. I think many of you have faced such a situation in your lifetime, isn't it? Yeah, everyone might have gone these kind of situations, maybe in their childhood, maybe in their teenage, or some of may be trapped in this situation now itself. So anyone can confess or share a kind of experience with us.
കഴിഞ്ഞ ആഴ്ച തന്നെ ഞാൻ ഹെൽത്ത് ഇഷ്യൂ കൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ നാട്ടിൽ പോയത്. ഞാൻ സാറ്റർഡേ പോയി ഡോക്ടറെ കാണിക്കുന്നു. സൺഡേ എൻ്റെ മദറിൻ്റെ ആണ് അമ്മേൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഫ്ലവർ ഷോ നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിന് പോയി. പുള്ളിക്കാരി കുറേ ചെടി വാങ്ങുന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ഇതൊന്ന് കെയർ ചെയ്യാൻ മാത്രം ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഓക്കെ അല്ല. അമ്മ ഹാപ്പി ആവുന്നുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഓക്കെ അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ ബാക്കിയുള്ളവർ സന്തോഷപ്പെട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഓക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ഓക്കെ ആകുന്ന സന്ദർഭമുണ്ട്. ചില സമയത്ത് നമ്മളിപ്പോ നോ പറയാണ്ട് ഓക്കെ യെസ് ഇപ്പോ കഴിഞ്ഞ ജനുവരി 26 അതായത് 2025 നമ്മൾ ജനുവരി 26 എനിക്ക് ഇപ്പോഴും ഓർമ്മയുണ്ട്, റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ഡേ സാറ്റർഡേ ആയിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ ഫ്രൈഡേ നമ്മൾ സെലിബ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അപ്പൊ ആ സമയത്ത് തേഴ്സ്ഡേ ഉച്ചക്ക് ബാലെ വന്നിട്ട് ഒരു സെമിനാർ വേണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ജസ്റ്റ് ആ ടോപ്പിക് കണ്ടാൽ പോയി. അപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് ആ നോ പറയാതെ മടി, റിയാലിറ്റി ട്രെയിൻ ചെയ്യാതെ അപ്പൊ എന്ത് വിചാരിക്കും ആൾക്കാരെ വെച്ചിട്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ ഓക്കെ സ്ട്രെസ് ആയിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ ഏറ്റെടുത്തു. പക്ഷെ പിറ്റേ ദിവസം അത് അവതരിപ്പിച്ചപ്പോ കൂടുതൽ അപ്രിസിയേഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു എനിക്ക് കിട്ടിയത്. ചില സമയത്ത് നല്ലതായിട്ട് ചില സമയത്ത് കെട്ടിന്റെ പണി.
uh, I was a certified people pleaser when I was in my teenage days. I used to please people for everything and anything. Since I was the eldest kid among my sisters, I used to be an ideal kid. I used to pretend like that, like I want to make a role model for others. So I pretend like I was good, that, and I had that good girl syndrome in me when I was then. I will share you an experience. Uh, During my 10th standard, we all will be having a farewell function at the end of our 10th standard. For that function, all our girls in our class decided to wear same dress. I think it is very common nowadays. Everyone will be taking same dress for the functions and all. Okay, I used to wear. We plan to take take same clothes and wear it in a similar pattern. Like we've decided to wear a frock for the function. We decided to take a piece of clothes from the store, and we will stitch it by our own. So I do the same. I went to my neighborhood tailor shop, and told the tailor that I need this kind of detailings and all, and I give every minute detailing about that dress, and share her a reference picture of it also. And I was super excited to wear the dress. And I told her that I'll come on the day before this farewell, and will pick up the dress. And I came back to my home. And after that onwards, I was very much excited to wear that dress, since I am somewhat addicted to this dressing and all. So I was planning like I look like this, I tie my hair like this and all. And on the day before this farewell function, I went there and asked her whether it is ready. She told that it's not ready. We'll give you tomorrow morning. Obviously, I was okay. I'll come tomorrow itself. I go there the day of the farewell and asked her whether it is ready. She told me that it's ready. Just go trial and pick. I went to the trialing room and uh, trialed it. Then I found out that the dress was perfect stitch for my mom to wear. Seriously, it was too loose, and I found very sad. I was very sad seeing my own figure in mirror. I cried there, and uh, when I came out of this tiling room and just told my tailor that, she looked at me and told, "Yeah, it's perfect, good, go with it." And I told her that I just okay smile and tell, "Okay, I'll go with it." But in my inner mind, I was very sad wearing this dress, and the whole day was corrected due to this. And I think you understood the intensity of people pleasing I had in that days. I think you understood from this story. Okay. Okay, why do we do this? I mean, why are we doing this people pleasing characters in our lives? It's first one, it's because of the feeling that acceptance is equal to safety. That is, from our childhood onwards, we used to taught like being a good girl or being to agree with elders is somewhat good, or agree with people is needed. So these kind of thoughts in our mind accumulated to form a kind of trauma, and as we grow older, we have these kind of people pleasing characters in our lives. But in adulthood, it's very awkward to have these kind of characters in our own. Next one is the fear of rejection. Maybe many of them have faced this. Uh, we do things to others just because that they will do. How do they feel, or just because that they might be hurt, or will I be uh, will I be out of the friendship circle or friendship zone, and just because of this fear of rejection, we do try to please others. Next one, as I say, good person badge. Just to become that good girl, we used to please others. I think many of them have gone through these situations and may be familiar with these kind of. Next one is to avoid. conflicts. Just to avoid a conflict or just to avoid a argument, we used to please others, just agreeing with whatever they say. Okay, let's see the vicious cycle. uh, the request, like someone will be asking, can you do me a favor? Anything it would be, just asking, can you do me a favor? At the moment, just suddenly we'll develop a fear that if I say no, they'll surely hate me, or what will they think? This kind of fear in our mind will create us to say instant yes. And it may be, it may not be comes from our own, maybe it's from our subconscious mind also. Then after saying yes, this we'll be completely drained because of this yes, and will create a resentment, and after that we'll be completely burnout or drained. Okay, what are the issues of being too nice to people? The thing is that, first of all, it's a psychological disorder, to being too nice to people, to being please people. Yeah, first one is identity loss. The thing is that if someone is asking you some questions or asking you for some opinions, if you are okay with both the solutions, like for and against, then what is the point of asking you the thing? So you will be losing your identity. Like they'll think like, what is the point of asking her if she's agreeing with both the sides? There is no point of asking her on. That's the first thing. Next one is the emotional exhaustion. We will be completely exhausted because of this burden of holding all these things in our mind and the pain of holding this. Next one is the resentment. Also, trying to please everyone makes you bitter towards them as we go in a long run. Do you know which movie is this? Yeah. Do you know a famous dialogue from this movie? ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ ഈ മുഖം? Yeah, exactly. In order to come out of this people pleasing character, we just think of ourselves. I meant that mugam. I meant your soul, like your face. Just think of ourselves before saying yes, because your soul is too precious. Your soul cannot hold this much pain in order to please others, in order to carry their burden too. So just and think of ourselves and just ask ourselves, നമ്മൾ ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? ഇൻസ്റ്റെഡ് ഓഫ് ആസ്കിങ് എടോ മോനെ ഹാപ്പി അല്ലേ, ജസ്റ്റ് ആസ്ക് ഞാൻ ഹാപ്പി അല്ലേ. ജസ്റ്റ് ആസ്ക് അവർ സെൽസ് ഞാൻ ഹാപ്പി അല്ലേ, ആൻഡ് മേക്ക് യുവർ സോൾ ഹാപ്പി. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഇറ്റ്. And the most important thing, earn your no or own your no. It's okay to say no. Maybe it might be hurting when you say no at the moment, but it will reduce a lot of problems in a long run, for sure. Say your no, and it's prioritize yourself. It's the main thing you need to. It's the main thing you need uh, when you are going for a long run. You can be kind. It's not about being unkind to people, or it's not about being rude or arrogant to people. It's about it's about placing our stand and take and standing with that door. You can be a kind person without being a doormat. Be kind to yourself first. You should be kind to yourself first before being kind to others.
Like most of boys maybe have encountered while going for barbers for cutting. Maybe if we don't like, we will say, ah, yes, it's okay. And we will not say any word, and we will come out of with I regret that. Oh, at that time I didn't say. It's not what I want, but we did it and we came out of that. That's the one.
Okay. Okay, thank you. You can, I repeat, prioritize yourself, your needs among others. And life is a long run. Live the life to your fullest and be happy. Prioritize yourself. And that's all. Thank you.